Hi, my name is Vienna Lenarduzzi. I am the Study Abroad Program Specialist at Michigan Tech. I work within the Pavlis Honors College, which is located in the Minerals and Materials building on the 7th floor. So Study Abroad is within the Pavlis Honors College. One thing to make note of is that you do not need to be part of the Pavlis Honors College to study abroad, but we of course encourage you to check out what opportunities are available within Pavlis. So study abroad would be considered an emergent experience for any of the components that would be available from Pavlis. So I'm going to go over some key points of why you should consider studying abroad, and also some ways that it can help you as you personally grow and as you're looking for a job. Because I'm assuming you're at college because you eventually want to get a job someday, perhaps. So I have some notes just because there's so much to go over, and I want to make sure I hit all the key points for you. So if you are a first-year student and you're thinking about studying abroad, the soonest you can go abroad is going to be after you complete your first 2 semesters at Michigan Tech. So for example, if you're starting out in the fall semester, you'll have to wait after you complete the spring semester. So in that case, as soon as you can go abroad will be the summer. Financing. So I get it, you're a college student, you're not super rich yet. So just know that you can apply your Michigan Tech financial aid and scholarships to your program. Of course, you want to get that verified by the financial aid office, but just know that pretty much count on whatever you're using to pay to go to college right now at Michigan Tech. That can be applied to a Michigan Tech study abroad program. In addition to whatever aid you have, there are study abroad scholarships, and those are listed on our website. There are national scholarships that range up to $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000. It all depends. There are scholarships available by the host universities, so the universities that you're studying abroad with. There's also scholarships available from the program that you're going with. So if you're going with a third-party provider like International Studies Abroad, they're going to have scholarships available for you to apply to. There are also Michigan Tech Study Abroad scholarships. So one great example of that is the College of Engineering Study Abroad Scholarship. So if you are a student from that college, there is a scholarship for you to apply to study abroad. Academics. So there is a study in study abroad. Of course, I want you to have fun, but you are also there to take courses. So the classes you're taking abroad will be evaluated for Michigan Tech credit. So as you're planning your study abroad, part of the planning process will be to get the study abroad courses evaluated for Michigan Tech credit. So that way you know exactly what credit you'll receive after you complete the program. So the nice thing about study abroad courses is that the credit that you'll receive is actually going to be pass-fail. So let's use an example. You're in a Calculus 1 class, let's say, in New Zealand. And you take that course and you get a A+ because you're super smart. So I will get that transcript back from that university. I will see that you got an A+ in Calculus 1 in New Zealand. So I will then mark that as an exchange pass. So you'll pass the class and it will not affect your GPA. So let's say you are taking that Calc 1 class and you fail it, unfortunately. So you will receive an exchange fail, but it does not affect your GPA. So keep that in mind as you're looking at the classes you want to take. Maybe you want to look at just taking a bunch of cultural language courses, and maybe you want to mix it up with some STEM and some cultural classes. We recommend, if you're going for a semester, to take no more than 15 credits, because we don't want you to be able to experience the country that you're in, and we want you to have fun. So just know that you want to give yourself time to have fun, but also to take the courses. And if you're going abroad for a summer, most programs require that you take at least 3 credits in the program and not more than like 9 credits, because the summer programs are shorter in length. So just remember, the classes you're taking abroad will be evaluated for Michigan Tech credit and will be considered exchange pass or exchange fail and will not affect your GPA. So why should you consider studying abroad? So you're going to grow personally. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. The times I've traveled, I learned something new about myself all the time. I learned that I love to be by bodies of water. I don't like to be in cities in a concrete jungle. I like to be out in nature. And I didn't realize that until I started traveling around internationally and even domestically. And then I learned that I'm also very independent. So I like to do things on my own, and I don't require the support of a big group. So I am very self-sufficient. So independence, nature loving. So you will grow personally. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself. There are a lot of professional career benefits of having a study abroad experience. So as you know, Michigan Tech has a career fair every semester, and the recruiters are already aware that Michigan Tech students are hashtag crazy smart, but they are looking for additional things that make you stand out. So beyond the academics, beyond the project work you've done, they want to see that you've taken initiative to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. So having an international experience is going to be something new. And you're going to put that on your resume. I'm going to make you put on your resume after you have your study abroad experience. You're going to have an international experience on there. You're going to list where you studied abroad. Maybe you are a language minor student, so you want to have your Spanish international minor on that resume, for example, and have that near the top of your resume so that when you're at career fair, they're going to see that you have had an international experience. They're going to be like, wow, tell me more about that experience. Not only is the experience impressive, but you will find that a lot of the desirable skills that are listed in job descriptions, these are skills that you're gaining from an international experience. So I mentioned independence for me. You'll probably see independence or able to work independently in a job description. You'll also see things like critical thinking, problem solving, ability to work with others from different backgrounds. What's the other one that I usually say that's not coming to mind, but you get what I mean. So like the things that you see in the job description, these are things you're going to gain from a study abroad experience. So you can add those things into your resume as well. So I said personal growth, professional growth. One other thing to know about professional growth and professional opportunities from an international experience is that the sooner you study abroad, so let's say sophomore year, and let's say you are planning to have an internship or co-op the summer between your sophomore and junior year. The sooner you have that international experience, you're going to be more desirable by recruiters because you had that experience, and then that will help you land that internship or co-op experience. So the sooner you do it, it's going to make you more desirable for internships, co-ops, and eventually that job after graduation. Another thing to think about is the academic advantages to studying abroad. So if you're going abroad, let's say to China, maybe you want to take a Chinese cuisine class, or maybe you want to go to Italy and take an Italian language course and a cuisine class. Michigan Tech doesn't offer those things to students face-to-face. But with a study abroad experience, you're taking those classes and you are getting, Michigan Tech credits for that. So you have more choices academically. Maybe you want to take a PE class such as sailing or surfing or salsa dancing, and you're taking it in that country where they are the experts and they know those things. So you have a lot of academic choices. So personal growth, academic growth, professional growth. One thing to know is that you don't need to know the local language of that country for the classroom necessarily. So if you're looking at STEM courses and you're like, I don't want to take a math class in Spanish, most likely that class will be taught in English. But of course you need to feel comfortable in the language that is spoken by the locals outside the classroom. So keep that in mind. Other things is like housing. So housing will vary from each country and location and city. So there's homestays. So if you are looking for an emerging experience, maybe you are someone who is a Spanish international minor and you want to go to Valencia, Spain with USAC, shameless plug, and you're taking some STEM courses and some Spanish courses, and you're gonna live with the host family. that is going to improve your Spanish so much. You'll probably come back so fluent in Spanish, you're going to be amazed by yourself. So keep that in mind too as you're looking at different housing types. So talking about the benefits of going abroad, I guarantee after this first international experience, you're gonna be emailing or stopping in to talk with me about how you want to go abroad again. I get a lot of repeat study abroad students. It's becoming a thing. So don't be surprised if you want to go abroad again, whether it be for graduate school or to eventually live and work, which we do have Michigan Tech alumni who studied abroad and now live internationally. So that's kind of like my intro of Michigan Tech Study Abroad. You can find out more information on our website, and you can definitely email me if you want to have a Zoom call. I'm more than willing to do that, and I really hope you choose to study abroad. It's a great experience. You're not going to regret it. You'll probably only regret that you didn't do it sooner, honestly. So go Huskies, go study abroad, and be a Husky abroad.